Great day, great day, great day. This is Brother Hot Tim coming at you live with Give Yourself Permission. Now, I first want to greet you in the journey way and say, good morning. What have you released today to make your life lighter, make it more efficient, to make your journey happier? Also, what have you innovated in your life? What have you created new within your life? Yo, this is our 102nd show. This is our 102nd session together. And we have been growing, and we have been, in some cases, prospering, and in some cases, struggling, and in some cases, moving closer to what it is that we want. And man, do I have a show for you today. Now, of course, you know, my best shows always revolve around stories. And this story, hopefully you will be able to see what you need in this story so that you could get out of it the lesson that it was designed for. Listen, so for a long time I used to work with young people, and I had a young man come to me once, and he was in a lot of trouble, and it was my job to help him stay out of trouble. And after talking with him and getting his trust, I finally started hearing his story, and happened to be in contact with his parents, with his mother. I got her story, and her story with giving birth to him, and the life that he was leading, and all this stuff kind of combined, because I want you to understand that we live stories. Although we don't know, a lot of us don't know, we live stories. We live our stories. And either we can take command of the stories, or we can allow the stories to take command of us. But that's not the lesson. But listen. So this young man wanted to be a gangster. But as he started dealing with me, he started kind of slowing down, and he wanted to change. See, because the writing was on the wall for him. Because he was a third generation black male gangster. Let me explain what I mean by this. His father did the same thing he was doing, and his grandfather was doing the same thing that they were doing. So in a sense, this boy has been following a family tradition that has been laid down by the men in his family. So let me explain. Let's go a little bit deeper. After talking with his mother, the mother told me about the father. And I asked the son what he knew about the father. So I combined these stories, and I want to paint this picture so that you can see it. Now, because I had to get the young man to be able to see this. So, at 13, this young man had got involved with the juvenile, with the justice system. Now, the young man I was working with was involved with the justice system at 13. His father was involved with the justice system at 13. Ding. This young man got shot at 15. After talking with his mother, the mother revealed to us that his father got shot at 15. Now, at 16, this young man was about to become a father. The mother revealed that this boy, well, let's put it this way, the father had gotten the mother pregnant when he was 16. Now, here we go with the last part of the story. The boy was 16 at this point in time. And according to what was laid out for him, because this is what I mean, the writing was on the wall. His father went to jail for a very long time at 18. As a matter of fact, the father had been in jail a majority of this young boy's life. A majority of this young boy's life. So now this young boy is like, oh man. Because I pointed out to him, I said, listen, at 13, at 15, at 16, you are repeating a pattern. You are repeating a story that has been laid out for you. Now, what are you going to do about it? Because we see where the story is going to end. Because, everything is happening in line. And I'm like this. And even on top of that, I want you to think about this. Your mother told me that your father's father died in jail. So if your father, because we don't know your grandfather's story. So if your father is repeating possibly his father's story, and you're repeating your father's story, your father's next step is death in jail, and your next step is going to jail because you're following that pattern. So the question he gave me is, what do I do? How do I stop this? And the only thing that I could come up with him was to do something different. Now, I won't hold you up too much longer, but today I want you to give yourself permission to do something different. And tomorrow, when I come back, we're going to look a little bit more into doing something different. Because if we continue to do the same things, we're going to continue getting the same results. If we continue living the same stories, we're going to continue having the same end. So what we need to start doing is doing something different. And throughout this week, we're going to look at ways and means of doing something different. This is Brother High Tim, and I'm saying thank you for your time. Thank you for tuning in. Be sure to download my app so that you can get all my shows and even get some of the special stuff that I'm putting up for individuals who have who download my app. You can download it on Apple. You can download it on Android. Now, I will be posting the newsletter up. Check it out. And remember, always support the journey. I pray that your day is as beautiful as you are. Check me out at www.giamijourney.com. Thank you.